It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see Bijan Robinson. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Ravens and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
The dog pound will be barking as EA Sports is pleased to join you from the always raucous Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Let's go now.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down. Ready, break. Yellow, line, Smith, red.
Up the middle they go. Kirkpatrick.
And he's going to have a Browns first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there was no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time.
A little short pass. This is Everett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kirkpatrick.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On the double.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Aaron Jones, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns just going to call it productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
The Ravens are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Richardson off the play fake.
Sliding out of the pocket. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You look at this Browns defense.
They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to the ground with Robinson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Richardson.
Throws right side, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, Great film watching and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Ritter now. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Baltimore defense.
They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Partner, we got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Play action. Now Richardson.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. A gain there of 21 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go play action with Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here's 2nd and 10. Quick throw to Olave.
And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out
there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Switch, yellow.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play action passes, other people have a chance to touch the football because if you're a defense, you absolutely have to key on him.
Check pink.
On second down now, Kirkpatrick fights through it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hey.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And that is incomplete here.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Here we go, set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And that's incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready.
Going play action, Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jordan Addison.
38 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
19 Lions.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where they set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Richardson back to throw it. That is caught. Push
pushing his way through. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
2nd down, here's Richardson. Here's a screen for Robinson. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there's definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Ritter now on 2nd down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
On the set.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Opposite. Green. Check white.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking. Never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Ritter to throw it. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Ritter back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Right.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Ritter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. Yellow, Lonnie, Smith, red, black swap, switch, yellow.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Just power of football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A 10-play drive that time. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now here come the Ravens. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Well, set up the screen for Nwagwu.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Escaping the pressure right.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Okay,
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Sly on for the extra point.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
let's go.
First down, here's Ritter.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ritter off the play fake.
Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks who tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Cut, ready? Dragon 60. 18 Radley.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You'd expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially one standing on the sideline.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From Chicago, we head north to the home of their rivals as we check on the Packers at home in Lambeau. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley. Check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Trevor Lawrence, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. It was a terrific first half from the former Cincinnati man, Desmond Ridder. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Taking it about the 1.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
23 yards, the final tally.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards that time, but a first down on the keeper.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Richardson. Got an open man. It's Olave.
Touchdown!
Chris Olave
From 21 yards away.
And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
Richardson going to move him around.
Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Richardson. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having powerful arm is the #1 thing to look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Armstead running straight ahead.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Down to the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Finds Pickens outright.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Off play action, Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Armstead will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Yellow, Lonnie, Smith, red.
Going play action, Ritter.
And he's got his man on the out route. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. Kirkpatrick. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Richardson on the bootleg here.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ready up.
A give left side to Robinson.
Powering forward. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
Japanese.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
18, pioneer. Trap 50, trap 60. 60 average, 60 average. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
at the 28-yard line.
Viking 18. Come 19.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see him play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Browns 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, Ritter. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
White, yellow, Lonnie, Smith, red.
Here's a give to Jones running left. 45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Ritter now on second down. Touchdown, Browns. Christian Kirk, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside.
Quarterbacks that are available. Ryan Tannehill out with an injury.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Started the game and he's been taking most of the snaps.
This one recovered on defense.
Back in the game right now. On Sunday, 6. The first play was a bad snap. The first play to the game. That is successful. 3 yards. 86% of the time, the team expected to get to try to recover the watches, which is what we saw here. I just want to thank you much more away and just talking about the skill expressions when you can take this running a short crossing route. That ball's actually behind him. Those are going to go
Plus, the still ball didn't get up to him.
Also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a play.
Shake it up. So medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from the 17 now, it's a first and 10.
with number 11 on your back. That was it.
He'll get about 50 if he's taken down at the 13-yard line. Folks, that's all I got for this defense right now. It's easier said than done, but this is kind of the way it's been, so the things you cannot clean up.
This is Bradley Bozeman in the 7 spot. It's going to get cold on the hole. Oh, yeah. Gets that arm hook. And attack out the chase. Well, you can see that the ruin of the field is well for First and goal for Carolina. Look down for Washington. The offense is on the field. Bryce Young straight
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Manageable 4th and 1. Are they going?
Starts with football here as we want to be back.
Nice pass, Al.
For the first time in his career, Andy says he's
And with things looking pretty good on the score, they're going to keep the offense out there. They're going to focus on a great job. They get the first down yardage he needs.
Houston's going to take the time out here and hopes to get him back on the
Injured Raven in need of some assistance.
Well, they come out and take a
short touchdown pass. Got up by 7 on the last drive, and Ramondre Stevenson tough to break down.
Business as usual for them. We're going to a nice victory. Right, this is serious. You're going to each team. This match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. Get in the end zone to extend the lead between two. How many teams shot for until they took a victory? There's like 2 yards. If you're 20, if you're a good team running the ball, it'll be a strike to get to the end zone.
By Jacksonville.
That fucking Stonehouse? Hunter with a big hit. Brown. Jordan, that's the problem.
Several weeks ago, excellent placement. When he hits him out of the break, really was something. They also can go out wide and open it back this time.
Man to man, nobody has.
Cowboys calling time out there. Two more downs to connect.
Coming out of Cincinnati, that over 23 yards. So far for Atlanta, trailing.
This is caught by Addison. And they do get it down, but not the defensive inside the 5-yard line. Now the Browns guys look for the timeout outside. Defensive line steps here to go in 6 seconds left inside.
We were going to cut to MetLife Stadium for a third down.
Here's Raven.
AT&T Stadium. Especially the place like
Touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb is going off. I better not be going against him today. I know I'm going against Tyreek.
And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're looking to bring a stop the clock after that. As the Ravens first down, we have the Rams 17 of 21, 225 yards, 3 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 3 touchdowns for the Dallas Cowboys. Rams.
Shaheed. Everyone in the world knew Shaheed was scoring today on people.
Out the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Tony Brown. And it is over here to the 2. Chris Olave. Jason Hill's underneath. He's going to go to the defenders, and there goes Shaheed over the top. It's a quarters beater all the way. The backside safety not ready to go replace over the top. That's his responsibility. Second touchdown of the afternoon. He's got a 174 pass. Out in the clock to get a touchdown. What's that? 7-yard gain. First Philadelphia. Offense, though. So the Ravens will keep the defense on the yards. Nice setup. First Taylor now to second year. Catching the Lakers in the 15-16 season. That doesn't change for him. Yeah, gets the charity. We got the first down of this one. It's up to make it pretty easy. Have a chance to scan the field there. Get a chance to scan it. Not that good. The coverage has been equally good. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. This was a couple today for 8 points. A lot of them on the board. Both offenses were clicking. These defenses
AJ Brown. That was filthy. You got Moss, St. Juice.
Charles Davis, retired Sports there. They had a 15-yard gain on the previous play from that, and then A.J. Brown making the special pass, catching the day thus far, brings the Eagles to within
say pronounce his last name. Frankie with the sack there for the Carolina defense. They're probably a century rock on the schedule. East Brownsburg, respect, no doubt about it. Might as well go ahead and tell some people, who knows? On a big play here on 3rd and 2 for Jacksonville at the Pittsburgh 20. Steelers have come up with some critical plays on defense. Finally saw a drive for the offense. Multiple first downs. AVN at the top of the screen, running around. Underneath, Ingram, and that is blown up for no gain on the play. And a timeout call. So the Steelers will see what they elect to do on 4th down for the Jacksonville offense. Here comes a 3rd and 7. And now, we're going to get a coach's challenge. I'm not sure if we'll see the replay of this. Alec Pierce made what he thought was a catch. Shane Steichen agrees. Steichen has thrown the red challenge flag here. Plump this down. Yeah, but all we're going to do was an incomplete pass. Steichen and Alec Pierce think it was a completion. Here comes a replay of it. You can look for yourselves. Here's the near side receiver, Alec Pierce, number 14, slams on the brakes. I think he gets that left hand underneath. I mean, it's a difference between a 3rd and 7 and about a 3rd and 3. So it really is a difference in how you call the play on the offensive side. And is that left hand underneath the football for Alec Pierce? And it really does change from your 3rd down play, as you mentioned, Kevin. Is it 3rd and long or is it 3rd and long? They have a 3rd long as a defense. Well, fortunately, we have Dean Blandino with us in our Fox studios in Los Angeles, so we don't have to guess. He can just tell us exactly what the situation is. Is this going to be a catch?
Sometimes I have to guess that. Looking at this, to me, I think this is a catch. Looks like the left hand's underneath. You're looking for the ball to touch the ground.
Moments ago in Tennessee, Will Levis goes under center for the 1st and 10 snap. He'll fake the run to Derrick Henry and then go over the
Look at Will Levis. This mayonnaise eating fool.
Was the intended target. That was going to be a massive play, and that's the only thing you can do if you're a Titans fan on that play. We double box in the Miami Dolphins. Jalen Waddle just made a special grab. Look at that replay for number 17, which makes a catch for a 1st and 10 into the red zone for Miami. Really impressive. NFL rookie record for catches a couple of years ago. By the way, Beanie telling us that Kendall Land is dealing with an abdomen injury for Miami. His return now is questionable as well. 41 seconds. Trying to go right back to Waddle is incomplete. Good side coverage on the play by Miles Bryant. It's so huge for New England to keep him out of the end zone here. Already a 7-point hole.
It is, but even with the early interception, right now 2 of 17 of 23, 161 yards. He's getting the ball out fast.
Timeout and the first challenge.
How about that? What the fuck? We had this first read on multiple occasions.
Those turnovers, just such a killer defense on the field. Gassed as this offense and this weather is sticky. The temperatures in the mid-80s and all that humidity down the field. We'll have to do that again. Dolphins 1 timeout left. Talk about Lewis and resets his Aquaman. Spins his way into the
These are all those exotic looks. Watch the receiver screen to get him out of trouble here. They think it's going to be
this year. And that'll be their final timeout with 34 seconds remaining as they get ready for a 3rd and 6. Another minor Verizon halftime report next. JP Philby, Gomer, JJ Watt, and Coach Cowher will take you around the league on this 8th Sunday of the NFL season is on the come. On the Verizon halftime report. Coach Gage with the